she never listened. I'm very sorry. Could you please forgive us?
We're currently busy preparing to move, so I don't have time to contact her. Not knowing our plans, he replied in a surprised voice.
Moving? Where are you moving?
Alexander will let you know soon. The day that we were going to move into my dream home finally was upon us. I used 3 of my paid days off so I could get everything done. The movers we hired did a great job. After we finished moving, I got to putting everything away and wiping the floor when I heard that abominable voice from behind me.
So, this is where you moved, huh? It's a nice house. It seems like you have good taste when it comes to these things, huh, Joanna?
Alexander had just told his mother our new address, and here she was.
Oh, I heard you've been having trouble getting out of bed these days. Whose fault do you think that is?
I wonder. She then blatantly revealed how she felt about me.
I've thought this all along, but there's really no way for me to like you. You've never thanked me for anything I've done for you.
She began rambling on. Once I finished wiping the floor clean, I stood up. I'm going to make some coffee, so let's have a chat. Would you like your coffee hot or cold?
Hot.
I directed my mother-in-law to the dining table, pulled out a chair, and gestured her to sit. I then made a steaming hot cup of coffee, though I didn't want to say it. It's very hot, so please be careful. I warned her, but she steadily sipped on the coffee while complaining about how hot it was. I poured myself some of the hot coffee into a cup full of ice and sat down in front of her. Why are you here? Did you come to put stickers or hammer nails into our walls?
I did that because I thought you'd like it.
Because you thought I'd like it without asking me first? That was our house, not yours. I was wrong for not saying anything all this time, but I'm going to use this opportunity now. I want us to distance our families from each other. I want distance. I kept my wording soft, but what I really wanted to say is that I never want anything to do with her ever again. You once left Nadia home alone when she was sleeping, right? That really shocked me. If something had happened to her, if it had, I would have hated you for the rest of my life. Nadia doesn't need those toys anymore either. She said so herself, which is why we sent them back. I sent the stickers and pictures back because we don't need them either. After I vented some of my anger, my mother-in-law replied in a way that showed how crazy she was.
There's really no way for me to like you. I have a granddaughter now, so I don't need someone like you in my family anymore. Leave my son's home immediately.
My mother-in-law jumped up and growled at me. I have no choice. Fine. Nadia is with her tutor now, so I'll pick her up when she's done, and then we'll leave. I'll text Alexander about it too. Here, I decided to have some fun. Anyone with common sense would know what I said next wasn't true, but common sense is something my mother-in-law didn't have. We took out a loan for this house under your name. The loan was for $300,000. It's a 35-year loan, so that makes about $700 per month. You'll have to pay up.
Huh? What are you talking about? Why would I pay?
It's your son's home, so we put it under your name, with the idea that you would move in eventually. Do you get it? You need to pass through a background check in order to take out a loan, during which they check whether one can afford to eventually pay back the loan. My mother-in-law lived off her pension, so of course she'd never be able to.
There's no way I have that sort of money.
My mother-in-law, who had no idea of the terms of the loan or how it worked, was in tears as she took my theatrics to heart. Please enjoy living in this house on your own. That night, after picking Nadia up, her, Alexander, and I went to a hotel in town. It was Nadia's first time sleeping in a hotel, so she was super excited. I got a massage at the hotel spa, during which I felt my tiredness and stress from the day melt away. I wonder what my mother-in-law was doing in our home now. I imagined it dreamily. I said a dirty lie to my mother-in-law, but Alexander accepted what I had done. He repeated that he treasures Nadia and I more than his mother. After spending the night in the hotel, we returned to our home at around noon. Alexander's mother was nowhere to be found. The story of the loan probably made her desperate. The next day, Alexander's father visited. He had come to apologize. We were about to explain to him that the loan isn't actually in Alexander's mother's name, but he already understood that. He had decided not to tell his wife the truth. At the time, I told Alexander's mother that the loan payments would be made from my bank account, so she would have to transfer me $700 per month. My mother-in-law actually listened and continues to take from her meager savings to transfer $700 to my bank account every month. This was a bit dirty of me, but I thought this payback was only natural after the trouble she caused us. Alexander's father also took that with a smile, saying that the money was going to Alexander when they one day pass away anyway. Like that, I was able to get rid of all my ill will against my mother-in-law. But I decided to let my revenge continue for a bit longer. For now, I'll appreciate the boost to my savings. And with that, I want to live a happy life with the family I love and my newly adopted cat.